Thank you all so much for that beautiful photo op. We're going to get started. And first, let me just say my name is Paulette Jones, Public Information Officer for the Prince George's County Department of Public Works and Transportation. Welcome to the PGC Proud Challenge Award. This is an exciting day, wouldn't you say? This is the first and hopefully the beginning of many PGC Proud Challenge Award presentations. Just as a little background for how we ended up here today, in the early spring, I was contacted by Daphne Bimbo, and she's with the County Executive's Office of Stakeholder and Community Engagement, and she indicated that the county had a sponsor, Pepsico. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll hear from Ms. Harrington from PepsiCo a little later. But they wanted to support the Growing Green with Pride cleanup event. And that was music to my ears, because one of the responsibilities that the Department of Public Works and Transportation has is that we have to market and promote the Growing Green with Pride cleanup event throughout the county. And that particular event is led by our Acting Associate Director, Mr. Michael Brown. Please, Mr. Michael Brown. And it is one of our signature events that's held semi-annually. And we also are able to do this event with the incredible support that we have from the Department of the Environment. Director Crooms, thank you so much for being here from the Department of the Environment. DPI and many other partners. But in interest of time, before I go further into the challenge, I'd like to, because we do have a couple of speakers here today, I want to jump right into the program. So we, unfortunately, Mr. Holt isn't here at this moment, but we do have in attendance his special assistant, Mr. Anthony Foster, and you're always prepared, so thank you for being on the spot. And if you could please come up here and say a few words on behalf of Mr. Holt.
Good morning, everyone. You're probably looking at me as like, I'm not Mr. Holt. I'm not the county executive. But my name is Anthony Foster. I'm a special assistant to DCAO Holt. He has a schedule conflict literally right now, so you might see him come in. But in the interim, he wanted me to let you know that he really appreciates the work that the community has done. It's definitely made a difference. And I personally could say that because I'm on the front lines of getting the calls from residents who call and complain about the litter on our roadways and neighborhoods. So ironically, that has trended downward after community cleanup, green up. So that is evidence of your hard work. And so I was astounded, Mr. Holt was astounded at the amount of litter that was collected in the latest effort. 17 tons. That's quite remarkable work that we've done in the community. And so we definitely look forward to the next cleanup, green up. I believe it's in the fall. But I just wanted to not take up too much of your time, but I just wanted to express our appreciation on behalf of Mr. Holt and myself personally of your efforts for this latest effort.
Thank you so much. So I said it was an exciting day. It's an exciting day because we have in attendance the new acting director of the Department of Public Works and Transportation, Mr. Michael D. Johnson. We've been waiting for you. Please, if you could come up and share a few remarks.
Thank you, Paula. Good morning, everyone. Let me get that there. Okay. So I'd like to thank Prince George's County Executive Angela Also Brooks and Deputy Chief Administrative Officer for Government Infrastructure, Technology, and Environmental Services, Mr. Floyd Holt, for the opportunity to be here as the new acting director of the Department of Public Works and Transportation for Prince George's County. This is literally my 4th day on the job, so I'm drinking from the fire hose a little bit. And I can't think of a better way to spend it than acknowledging our community partners and honoring you for your beautification and cleanup efforts in the county. I'm sure you were all surprised when you were notified of your organizations that you were a recipient of a PGC Proud Challenge Award for your cleanup efforts. And I also know that you did not participate in the Growing Green with Pride initiative with the objective of receiving an award. But it is because of your dedication and commitment to your community, to the environment, that we're here and here honoring you today. I would also like to thank our sister agency, the Department of the Environment, under the leadership of Director Andrea Crooms, for their tireless work, the beneficial partners that they have developed, and also for their award-winning litter track app that has been used to sort of determine winners in this particular award. Thanks are also due to Prince George's County Public Schools for participating in cleanup activities and which also provide community service hours to our students. And to our community partners, you are our eyes and ears, and we thank you so much for participating in cleanup activities throughout the county over the year. I'd be remiss if I did not also thank Daphne Denbo for her work through the County Executive's Office of Stakeholder Engagement and Affairs, our wonderful sponsor, Derice Harrington from Pepsico, and Jariel Jordan Sr. from Jacob's Ladder for helping to make today's event a special success. Finally, I would like to thank the women and men of DPW&T, the Department of Public Works and Transportation, for their dedication and hard work in providing the foundation and logistical support for the Growing Green with Pride cleanup activities in the county, as well as for everything that DPWT does every day to keep the county looking tip-top shape. So congratulations to everyone who will receive an award today. We look forward to working with you on future cleanups and beautification efforts in Prince George's County. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. So when I first talked about the challenge, I didn't talk about the criteria that was required in order to receive an award. And part of creating the challenge was so that we could really help to support the Growing Green with Pride cleanup efforts. And so the first requirement was that you had to sign up for Growing Green with Pride. And once you signed up for Growing Green with Pride, if you use the litter track app and you collected the most amount of litter through the cleanup, you could win an award that way. And I'd like to also at this time acknowledge our litter czar that's here, Tia Rutherford, who has been very instrumental with training for the litter track app and ensuring its success and utilization in the community. But besides utilizing the litter track app, if you also were able to gather the most volunteers doing the cleanup, you were able to win an award that way. And then finally, if you were able to have I guess, most enhance or beautify your gateway to your community, then you were able to receive an award also. So today, out of the county, out of the 90 sites that we had, out of the almost 3,000 volunteers that participated, 6 awards will be allotted today. That says so much about you all here today. And so all of this could not be possible without the generous sponsorship of Pepsico. And so at this time, I'd like to ask if Doris Harrington from Pepsico, if you could come up and share a few remarks, please.
Well, good morning, and thank you all for this opportunity. My name is Doris Harrington. I am the Director of Government Affairs for PepsiCo in the Mid-Atlantic. In addition to doing state and local government affairs, I have the honor of also doing community outreach. And so, you know, one, I just would like to say thank you to Daphne for this opportunity. We've been talking for the past year and a half to try to figure out what we can do in the county. As you probably are well aware, we have one of our main manufacturing facilities in Prince George's County in Cheverly. And so, you know, we like to give back into the communities in which we work, live, and play. And so this seems to be a great opportunity for us to be engaged. And so one of our new initiatives is PepsiCo Positive. And this is a transformational end-to-end initiative in which we understand that in order to be better stewards of not only our consumers, we need to be better stewards of the environment and sustainability. So we are looking into different ways in which we can invest into infrastructure and making partnerships with our organizations like American Beverage Association. A couple of weeks ago, we did a partnership in Laurel to help with their infrastructure to provide recycling bins. And so we are just thankful for this opportunity to be here, thankful to be able to support this program. Congratulations to the winners today. And I look forward to working with each of you in the county and see how we can build upon our partnerships and be better stewards for the environment and for the community. Thank you.
So thank you so much. And at this time, I'd like to acknowledge and bring up Mr. Gerald Jordan, Sr. of Jacob's Ladder. He is our fiscal agent, and he's been very instrumental in helping us to provide these awards today. So would you like to say a few words? Okay, thank you.
Good morning. Again, Gerald Jordan, the founder and executive director for Jacob's Ladder Youth Foundation, and one of the fiscal agents for the county. And I'll be issuing out the checks for the 6 award winners as the program goes along. I have with me on the board of directors the treasurer. If we could give him a hand, because he wrote the checks that we'll be issuing. So as we go along, we have a check presentation that we'll be doing towards the end of the program. So again, I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The treasurer, thank you. You're very, very important to this operation here. So I do see Mr. Holt, thank you so much for joining us. And would you like to say a few words? Okay, thank you. Please welcome our DCA Holt for Government Infrastructure, Technology, and Environmental Services.
Good morning, everybody. I apologize for being late. That's what happens when you multitask. I just wanted to drop down for a minute just to say thank you for all you do and for everything you did during the April 23rd pickup. The numbers I have indicate that we collected over 17 tons of litter. And that's important. It's important to the county executive because she's very passionate about beautification, very passionate about keeping our county green. And I just wanted to say thank you on her behalf. She could also not be here. Unfortunately, we have a lot of things going on this week, including the Maryland Municipal League, as you perhaps know, in Ocean City. So we're running back and forth and doing all that. So we're also moving into our new budget cycle, so we're doing a lot of budget development work, trying to take advantage of a lot of the infrastructure money that the federal government's putting out. So it's just a busy time of year for us. But I just wanted to take a minute and just say good morning, to say thank you for everything you've done. And we just want to keep Prince George's County green and Prince George's County proud. So thank you again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Holt. And so at this time, we would like to present our awards. And first up, I'd like to bring up the mayor of New Carrollton. The mayor of New Carrollton and her team collected the most amount of litter in the county during the Growing Green with Pride cleanup activity. So, Mayor Nimbar, would you like to say a few words, please? Okay, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. So in the great city of New Carrollton, we're also New Carrollton proud. And we strive to make sure that we keep our city not only beautiful, but clean. So whether it's the residents or the people that are driving through our city, we strive to make sure that we keep our city clean and green. So we have a lot of receptacles all over the city where people can place their trash. Also, we make sure we instill in our students that if you're leaving school and you're visiting the ice cream truck, that you don't leave your litter behind also. And we're also striving to make sure we do a little bit more with our green initiative by building and ordering receptacles for our scraps. A pickup that can be placed outside with your or regular refuse for tree limbs, whatever you have to put out. So we're doing a lot in the city. We have a green team, and we have a lot of students that volunteer with us. So I'm just saying for all the other municipalities or organizations that are out there, it's not hard. We can't do it alone, but we do it with a team. So we are partnering with not just the apartments, we're partnering with the condos, we're partnering with the schools. And we have one of our residents right here too that is multitasking because he's also the treasurer for Jacobs Lab. But we do a lot of volunteering in our city, and we get the kids involved. Because not only can we show them the right way of doing things, but they're going to be our leaders soon. Thank you very much.
Our total distribution today will be $3,000. And if I could have all the award recipients can come up. Yeah, and then we will do the individual presentations. If you could just gather around, please.
Good, everybody? Okay. I think we're all right. Ma'am, can I have you turn it a little bit? There we go. All right, everybody looking here? 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm just going to take a couple more so people can over here. 1, 2, 3. Over here, please. 1, 2, 3. Control, could I have you open up to me a little bit? There we go. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Our next awardee is from the Suitland Civic Association. Miss Carol Jones, can you come up, please? Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words on behalf of the Suitland Civic Association? Okay.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Suitland Civic Association, we are so honored to receive this award. The Suitland Civic Association really has been cleaning as a project of keeping Prince George's clean, keep Prince George's proud. We do it as a monthly project. This is our second year, maybe our third year, doing it as a monthly project, starting in the spring throughout the fall. We have committees that bring out ideas. We have men that come out with the weed whacker, and the kids are helping pick up the litter. The new development that we have in there in the town square, we brought our project to them, and they are coming out and helping us as well. We are just enthused about doing what's right and making people aware that it's not good to drop litter. It's not good. So now our project is to, for the month of July, we want to have the students to come out for a community service award. We'll go into Suitland High School and the other schools around us to have kids to come out. We want this as a total student project. We want the adults around, but we want to do it as a student project. And we thought that if we could reach the students and help them to maybe help motivate other students and help their parents, and so when somebody throw litter out there, say, hey, I just cleaned that up. You know, so we want to put the enthusiasm out there. We want to get a truck, an ice cream truck. So all of that will be free. We want to do this at Creative Suitland. So all of that is work in progress right now. So we have, as long as we've been doing this, and we just want to say thank you. I told them that if you keep working hard, your reward will come. And so we are so glad to receive this award. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you. Hold it up. And actually, could you be handing it to her? And ma'am, turn it to the little thing. There we go. Everybody looking cute. Can we take a step this way, please? Everybody? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jones. So I'm going to ask Ms. Nguyen from the Riverbend Civic Association if you could come up, please, for your award. And would you like to say a few words? Yes. Okay, thank you.
I'm not going to say much, but I would like to say thank you from the Riverbend Citizens Association. This was our first year of doing the Green Clean, and so I wasn't expecting anything. I just asked my neighbors if they wanted to have a cleanup day. And at first I started out looking for a bin and found out I couldn't. They were all taken. So I decided, well, we'd just get trash bags, and we came and picked up everything. And it ended up being a success. I was able to meet my neighbors and stuff since I was new to the neighborhood. And so we are going to continue on this journey, and it's good meeting everyone to kind of get ideas of how to be successful at this. So I really appreciate it, and Maryland is a great place to live. So I want to keep PG County green and clean. Thanks.
Have everybody move this way. Mr. Horton, this way. Keep going. Right. Perfect. Thank you. Alrighty. Look in here. 1, 2, 3. 1, Thank you very much.
Okay, and I'm going to ask at this time if Janet Gingo from the Prince George's Sierra Club. Thank you so much and congratulations. If you'd like to say a few words. Just a few. Okay.
Hi. On behalf of the Sierra Club, I would like to thank not only the people who are giving this award, but all the other recipients for their hard work. I feel like our particular little effort over there at Oak Creek West was a very small piece of this whole effort, and I commend everybody who participated. I'm concerned, along with our other members of the Sierra Club, that we can't really pick it all up. You know, we have to do more to just reduce the amount of trash. It's in addition to all of our efforts to clean up the stuff that ends up where it doesn't belong. So I'm hoping that as we use your generous gift, we will focus on ways to educate people not only about how to keep the litter off our streets and out of our parks, but also how to just use less plastic. So thank you to Pepsico for their efforts to pay attention to the sustainability piece. I mean, we all need something to drink, right? But we need to be able to do that in a way that does not choke our creeks and poison our ocean, all right? So we all need to work on this together, and thank you all.
You hold up the, just like that, yeah. All right, everybody looking here. 1, 2, 3. Another one right there. All right, we're good. Thank you very much.
I'm going to ask is Ms. McFetrich on behalf of Crossland High School. I know we've talked a lot about our students, so if you could please come up, please. If you could say a few words, please.
So on behalf of Crossland High School and the Green Team and our Green Club, which I am the sponsor, our students are, well, our school received our Green School status in 2020 during the pandemic. And even during that time, our students were committed to educating themselves and continue the work of at least recycling from home. And so after the pandemic, we are back now in school and continue to participate in the Growing Green with Pride since 2019. And we can promise you that we will continue the efforts. Our school is now moving towards sustainability. And I'm proud to say that the batch of students that I have right now are pretty committed to not just to the community service hours, but to the work that we do for our school. So thank you so much for all the sponsors and for this award.
And finally, actually, all of the awardees that you've seen have been awarded based on the amount of litter that they've collected. This next and final award goes to Mr. George, Babu George, from High Point High School. He gathered the most amount of volunteers that participated in Growing Green with Pride. Thank you so much. If you could come up, please.
Good morning, all the county officials and sponsors for the event. My name is Babu George, and as Ms. John said, I'm from High Point High School. We are a green school since 2004, and we are the only one sustainable high school in the county. And now we are recently recertified as a bronze sustainable high school, and again that is #1 in the county. So I am so glad. I am so glad to say that High Point High School is leading the county in its green school activities, and I am part of the cleanup event since its inception. Previously it was called Clean Up Green Up, then we changed to Growing Green with Pride, and we always there. I mean, we even did the cleanup during the pandemic. One day we came down to the High Point High School, we socially distanced, and we did not even get inside the building, so we did the cleanup of the campus in spring. So and again at High Point High School, we're trying to make it as a culture to reduce our trash. So what we do is, so we have an initiative called Trash Free Schools with the Alice Ferguson Foundation and Bridging the Watershed. So we are doing that for the last 4 years, but now somehow I lost the connection this year, but still we are trying to do our best. Even we have recycling bins. We used to have recycling bins made from science fair boards. So we don't even throw those science fair boards away. So we actually use 2 of those boards. We connect them together and then we make bins. And since, because of the pandemic, we didn't have science fair, literally science fair, so we moved our science fairs to digital science fairs with the PowerPoints and Google Slides. So then from the Department of Environment and from the county, we have been given recycling bins for each and every classroom. So now for the first time, we have recycling bins, so plastic recycling bins in each and every classroom. So now we have 92.62% of the building is recycling. And so recently we got an award from the Department of Environment saying just for diverting all the trash from the landfill. So we have a solar recycling program. And even we have community coming and then recycling in our school bins. So sometimes I have to send an email to the people those who are picking up the trash, picking up the recycling to please come and empty it. So anyway, so thank you very much for, I'm telling you, I'm so proud to say that, Prince George is proud because Prince George's County make us all proud by diverting what else they can do to make this place a better place for us to live for today, tomorrow, and for our future generations. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations to all the winners. Thank you.
A little bit more. There we go. Thank you. Everybody looking here? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. Let's give everyone a round of applause. So this concludes the formal portion of our presentations today. I'd also like to thank the Office of Community Relations, Jennifer Hawkins, and her team member for being here today. Thank you so much for all that you do. And we would like to gather for a group photo if we could. Did Mr. Holt disappear again? Okay. Okay. But anyway, thank you all so much. And we really hope that this is just the beginning, that this will continue to be a sustained effort throughout the county. I know we're already beginning the planning for our fall, Growing Green with Pride. We have a tentative date for October the 15th, but we have to have that confirmed. But I just want to thank you all for everything that you do, and we look forward to continuing to see you in the community with your wonderful projects that you're working on. So thank you for coming out. Oh, and I'm sorry, and this always happens. I have to thank Mary McLean, our Executive Administrative Assistant, for all of her work and everything that she has done to make this a success today. And Daphne, where are you? Daphne's in the background, but Daphne was pulling a lot of triggers to make this happen today. So thank you, Daphne. It's been wonderful working with you. So thank you all. Enjoy the rest of this day and this weekend. Thank you.